vacation soon. I'm gonna start flipping tables.
Right, let's go and have a look through the customizations for Anarchy. And we've got a Q3 machine gun and a heavy machine gun to start out with. Let's accept that match. Skull shotgun or double barrel. Chain nail gun. Lightning gun or the Quake 4 lightning gun. Rocket launcher and the Quake 1 rocket launcher. Oh, that's a nice skin. Railgun, Quake 2 railgun or the railgun. We've got the flak version, Strider version and the nuclear version. Strider version would be my favourite when I get to unlock it.
If I don't see some action.
Soon, all will know my strength.
I'm gonna flip a table.
Kneel and beg for forgiveness.
So at this point, we're just waiting for everybody to ready up. As you can see, the lights across the top light up, and we're waiting 2 more players to ready up, and then we have a match. I'm going to take Ranger this time around because I'm more familiar with him. Used to playing with his playstyle and using the orb from previous betas. To be honest, he's just still my favourite character out of all of them.
Vote now.
I'm going to vote for Burial Chambers. And here we go, we're going Ruins of Serenath. Let's get this done. See if these old man reactions can keep up with these young fellas. Guess this is where the Faber and SSD come into play, because everybody's still waiting to ready up. Looks like we've got Ranger on Ranger on Ranger and 1 Sorlag.
Ranger reporting.
Too much going on in my head. Can't focus. I need to find a slip gate out of this place. You disgraced yourself enough. Stay down this time.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1, fight.
When you've been here this long, nothing and everything makes sense.
Tank.
Maybe my kingdom's finally come. Too painful to be a dream, too real to be a nightmare.
So it turns out I'm a bit rusty at this.
Spawn, 15 seconds. Quad spawn.
Floodgates are closed. Gotta find another way home.
Enemy has the quad. Stop quad.
Surrender is not an option. Sometimes the world doesn't need another hero. It needs a monster. Down. That's pretty low.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad. Enemy has the quad. Denied. Revenge. 5-minute warning. Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Crush them! Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad. This battle is dragging on too long. Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad. The battle is dragging. Enemy has the quad.
Right, so now we've got full audio on the microphone the whole time, so now we can commentate a bit better. So that was not too bad as a warm-up match, but as you can see, I'm a bit rusty and a bit old on this, so we'll see how we get going in the next match. See what kind of loot we got this time around.
Very nice.
Nice.
You won't even see me coming. I'm gonna flip you like
Vote now.
Right, so we've got the Blood Covenant match this time round. Let's see how we go. I must say I'm starting to feel a little bit outpaced already in this game. It's coming from having played Battlegrounds for the last 2-3 weeks and Battlefield 1 prior to this. This is feeling a lot faster than even Battlefield 1 or even some of the other Quakes I've played. Probably on par with Quake Live, but it's definitely fast paced, and at 3 o'clock in the morning I'm starting to feel
Kill the unbelievers. We're falling behind. This is going to be a problem.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Pick up the pace.
First blood. Lead taken. Lead tied.
Fall back.
Lead lost.
We need to regroup.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
Lost. I will purge you from this world.
Enemy has the quad.
This wasn't how I saw this going. Be healed. waiting to get angry.
Right, so just see if we've boosted the microphone levels now and see if people can hear me on the stream. So I'm actually quite enjoying this character.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Quad spawn. Quad damage. Denied. Revenge. Excellent. Collateral damage. Enemy has the quad.
Stop wasting my time.
So that was the first time I've had the quad. That's quite potent, that quad. It's pretty much a one-shot kill, as it always was with the quads. Oh, just through there. I forget that they can push through that.
5-minute warning.
Now from memory you could also fire the rockets and weapons through that.
I will free you from your shame.
Oh, just not quite on par there. Might actually have to try and turn my sensitivity up on the mouse.
We're falling behind.
I'm used to playing FPS with a much slower. Oh, not quite got the jump skills down yet to b-hop those yet.
You are unworthy.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds.
And of course, again, not watching my back there, and
Quad spawn.
Got it.
Enemy has the quad.
and then we see how devastating the quad is again.
Wasn't how I saw this going.
And that damn lightning gun again.
We need to regroup.
Oh, just a bad combination all around there.
You will not die yet. I will harvest your soul.
Oh, good luck to Shorty boy. He did a damn good job on that shotgun that time around.
Brave. Kamikaze. Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
Stop wasting my time.
Enemy has the quad.
Right, so starting to get a feel for this map. That quad's going to be devastating. And that quad just gets me again. I mean, Quake always did have the renowned skill cap. And to be honest, I still think that if you've played FPS, you can play Quake, but one of the biggest problems I think that most people are going to suffer with is that it's so fast compared to anything else out there. And unless you've been playing this competitively, I think there's going to be a big learning edge for any newbie into this sport. I really hope there's an influx of newbies so that we're not all going to get sacked up with a bunch of pros who are just going to wipe the floor and end up killing the game outright. But we shall see what happens, because it will be very devastating if we do end up with a case of skill gap. I'd like to see maybe a ranking based system for the matchmaking, but that's never happened before. I mean, I'm not sure what you guys think. If you've got some comments and you're watching, pop it in the chat. Otherwise, if you're watching this video post, then hit me a link on Twitter. Tell me what you think. Perhaps if you're playing the beta, then drop in what you think, because I'm definitely going to put in some feedback on my feedback forums that perhaps some skill-based ranking system, maybe level ranks, would help with the new players coming on board. Also, given the advanced movement tutorials, anybody who hasn't previously played this is going to have to just pick it up and run your standard WASD. Not realized that you can actually quad up your movement speed, increase it a hell of a lot simply by strafe jumping. There's a lot to air control. Basically, one of the biggest tips I can give people playing the game for the first time is if you're in the air, you're dead. You want to stay on the ground as long as possible. Try and shift jump into the power-ups, so your jump platforms. When you're jumping on the jump platforms, if you hold shift to slow yourself down and then hit jump as you go in, you'll do a short pop to the top rather than popping right up high over the top. When you pop up high over the top, you're in the air, you've got a predictable outcome, you've only got so much ground you can land on, and you're just going to get easily spotted and nailed. Again, it's all about, if you're in the air, you're a dead man. So I'm going to go with Clutch this time. He's got the active barrier ability. We'll see how he goes. What are we going to go? Let's go Sereneth this time.
Be happy when I talk, because I pick up. It's bloody good observations though.
Oh, I'm not going to make this too long a stream tonight. I think I'll play this round, see how I go, and see where we place, and then I'll cut the stream off. I might give this a couple of rounds tomorrow. I'll also be resuming a Battlefield 1 stream tomorrow, probably mid-afternoon tomorrow evening, followed by a couple of some Battlegrounds again. But whilst open beta's on, I think I might get some more in on this. We'll see. And remember, guys, I mean, I'm definitely not a spring chicken when it comes to gaming anymore. I've been around this for a number of years. I first played Quake in my early teens, and I played the original Quake, Quake Live, Quake 3, Team Arena. So I'm not new to this. I've never been a massive competitive player Quake-wise. I just haven't quite had the skill level for it. But I thought I'd jump in and show you what it's all about and how it goes. Give you a different perspective. Perspective maybe from somebody who's predominantly just been playing Battlefield 1 for the last few years and the Battlefield franchise before this. So I mean, if I can play it, anybody could pick this game up and play it. It's just a case of knowing what skill set you've got and playing to that.
The shocker food time lead lost.
System overload.
Again, the lightning gun, you can't just keep spamming it because she actually overheats and you get little burst pops. See, again, we see that rocket launcher being the favorite amongst everybody again. It's the most common thing to see players going for is that rocket gun or the lightning gun.
Quad spawn, 15 seconds.
Yeah, that lightning gun over and over again. That's the one that
Quad
gets you.
spawn. Enemy has the quad.
Oh, railed.
I needed those parts.
And railed again.
It is useless to resist.
I think we might choose a new. I definitely don't have the hang of this character or his shield ability.
Raise a hand against me. Defense systems.
Quad spawn, 15 seconds.
That's her invisible modus, where she can actually basically ghost around the map.
Quad spawn.
Not so sure about these old champion abilities, but I guess it just takes some getting used to. I guess if you've been playing Overwatch, you're used to your champion's abilities. But I must say I haven't played Overwatch myself, so I'm not particularly used to having to call out my cool zones. That lightning gun again. I haven't seen a rocket launcher much this round. Every time I gotta go get it to get the spawn, it's been taken.
You have no power here. I had them in my sights. System overload.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds. The drill. Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
I cannot fail in my perfection.
Oh, quad damage again.
I needed those parts. Defense systems initiated.
Well, at least I'm not coming stone last every time, but I think it would take me a few more matches, and I think given at this time in the morning, those that are playing have probably been playing this all day, or at least have a lot more prior experience in Quake than, or Quake Champions. I only played one round of the last beta. I didn't. And again, it looks like these guys know how to counter all the abilities and everything.
I must protect.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds. Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
It is useless to resist.
Enemy has the quad.
This really grinds my gears.
1 minute warning.
I cannot fail in my perfection.
respawn. in
Oh, that
15
was a
seconds.
very well use of his hero ability. Just charge me at the end there. Oh well, that's been a quick couple of rounds with Quake Champions. As I said, I will get a stream up and going of this again tomorrow. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I know it's been a bit late or early in the morning, depending on where in the world you are. So yeah, I will start streaming again tomorrow, probably about 4 PM NZST. If I'm not on at 4 PM NZST, I will try and schedule something. My normal schedule time is 6 to 7 NZST. That's about 12 hours to Eastern Standard Time, so that's about 6 AM, 4 AM your time. So yeah, if you guys want to catch me online around about then, and yeah, otherwise we'll catch you later.